So guys, today we're talking about core training. So when it comes to abs, for powerlifters, I want you to focus more on stability, but I understand there's going to be some people that want to do some flexion-based exercise. I'm not a big advocate for doing a lot of sit-ups. I'm not a big advocate for doing a lot of crunches. Loaded flexion can be problematic, especially if you have some disc issues, so please do these exercises with caution. What I do like, if I'm going to do some flexion exercise, I like to do things from the bottom up versus the top down. So a top down kind of approach would be like more of your traditional crunches, sit-ups, that sort of thing. Reverse crunches and hanging leg raises are going to put you more in a posterior tilt. A lot of times as powerlifters, we're constantly in extension. A lot of athletes, we're constantly in extension. So this is a kind of good way to like kind of build up your trunk a little bit. We're going to do these very slow and controlled, and we're going to make sure we kind of minimize the amount of, again, repetitions we do with these. We want to do these really controlled, and like I said, proceed with caution. But if you do want to do some flexion exercises, this is kind of what we'd recommend you would do. And if you are a really extension-based athlete and you're kind of arching a lot, which a lot of times in powerlifting we're arching a lot, these are some good things. If you're going to do some flexion training, these are what we recommend. Like I said, don't recommend a ton of sit-ups or a ton of crunches and stuff. There's a time and a place for that stuff. But again, if you're constantly loading your back, these are some good flexion exercises if you do want to add them in. But that being said, go back in one of our previous videos, focus more on the stability stuff. You're going to get a lot more bang out of your butt out of doing planks and things like that. So we're going to go over reverse crunches and we'll go over some leg raise variations. If we're going to do any flexion exercises, these are going to be my go-to. So we're going to lie on the bench face up. And you're just going to hold the back of the bench just for balance. Okay. Legs up. We're going to use a foam roller or just something we don't need a foam roller, but the foam roller is a good cue to make sure he's not using a lot of momentum. So clamp that down, toes pulled toward your shins. So we're going to do these very slow and controlled, okay, Otis? All right? We're going to bring our knees to our chest, and we're going to try and flex the lower abs. And just come up as high as you can, and then come back down slow. Relax your neck, though. And come back down slow. So this is a very short range of motion. So you could obviously come up a little bit higher as you get stronger, so come up. Kind of hard? Mm-hmm. Good, come back down. Again, so there's not really a ton of flexion involved. By clamping the foam roller down, it's going to allow him to be more strict with these. Again. Back down. So this is a reverse crunch. Good. Nice work. I'll just kind of show what it might look like for me. Again, if you have some disc issues, I don't want to arch and then go momentum start neutral, flex, come back down. Okay? So that's a reverse crunch. Progressions from that as it gets easy. You can go hanging leg raise. We're going to do these very strict. What I like to do is if you could do this kind of reverse crunches from the hanging position. So I'll kind of show you what that looks like. So this is just, I can do the reverse crunches from here. Hold, back in. So I'm just posterior tilting my pelvis, okay? So I'm trying to tuck under and neutralize my spine, okay? I'd like to start each rep with that tuck, that posterior tilt, and then come up. So like tilt, tilt, knee raise, back in. Tilt, knee raise, back in. As I get more comfortable, I'm not good at these, so these are not going to be perfect. I can progress into a full leg raise. The more I straighten out my knees, the longer the lever arm, you can obviously progress into a toes to bar and that sort of thing, but I recommend do not do these swinging. So again, I'm not kicking backwards. Tilt, leg raise. Tilt, leg raise. If I could pause at the top, even better. I could progress into, if I want to work my grip a little bit, I could do these without the straps. Also, for an added challenge. If you want to isolate your abs, obviously use the straps. So if we're going to do flexion exercises, those are kind of my go-to things. I'm not using a lot of momentum. I'm not kicking back. I'm not overarching. I'm setting my pelvis to neutral. Then I'm flexing my spine. Very, very controlled and slow. Very difficult. Very difficult, even with a short range of motion. So you don't need to do a lot of crunches where you're kind of putting a lot of strain in your neck, getting on the floor, all this stuff. Start with the reverse crunches, get comfortable with those. Do the hanging reverse crunches, then do the knee raises, then the straight leg raise. And if you want to be really advanced, I can't even demo them, toes to bar and things like that, but controlled, not a lot of momentum, not a lot of swinging, really make sure you're engaging the core. So. And again, it's to reiterate the point from before, focus more on stability exercises, but if you're gonna do some flexion and you have a healthy spine, you wanna get some more core work, some thickness in your abs, strength in your abs. These are some great exercises to do that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.